thank you guys so much for sticking around. Our last comic of the evening. She's very funny. So funny. Give it up for Caroline Exum.
Hello, hi, thank you so much everyone for staying, especially Liam's friends. I really appreciate you guys. I promise I will dedicate my first comedy special to you. If you watch at the very end of the credits, like the very, very last end of the credits, it'll be like, to Liam's friends who stayed for the whole goddamn thing. So, yes, I'm Caroline Exum. I am a little bit of a reluctant political comedian. I never wanted to be a political comedian, but stuff's pissing me off lately. And I need to say how much it pisses me off to large groups of people. So I appreciate your understanding in advance. Here goes. I was standing at the gas station earlier, pumping gas, and they had one of those Biden stickers pointing to the gas as it was going up and up and up and up and up, and I was looking at this sticker pointing, I did that, my fault, all Biden, and I thought, are we gonna get stickers now of the 6 Supreme Court justices so we can smack them on the bellies of unwanted pregnancies? I did that. Also, Mitch McConnell, sticker of him. I think we should just go to his house with all of the unwanted babies. Here, you pro-life son of a bitch, Supreme Court Justice blocking Mitch Garland not having a seat on the Supreme Court. But speaking of Mitch Garland, does anybody else think he's just a figment of our imagination? We've made this guy up. He does nothing. I don't even think he exists, but he might be in Ukraine now. So that's what he's doing. But back to the Roe v. Wade being overturned. In honor of that, I would like to share the story of the one time that I got cancer. I had ovarian cancer once, and I had a 22-pound ovarian tumor that I named Antoine. And sadly, Antoine had to go. He had to leave my body. And the doctor was like, so when we take Antoine, because I insisted that they refer to him as Antoine. He's like, so when we take Antoine, we can just take Antoine, or we might have to go back and take all the other stuff too. And I was like, take it all. He's like, are you sure you don't want to think about it for like a second? I was like, are you telling me I never have to worry about being pregnant again? Take every goddamn piece of that equipment. Take any remnants that I was ever a vessel for human life. Just take it all away. And it finally put a stop to all my friends and family that were like, you know, because I never wanted to be a mom. Never. Like, I was playing with dolls when I was a kid. I was playing Barbie, but they were mostly like junkies. And, you know, well, this Barbie's on cocaine, so she can't make it to the pool party. I was not like, oh, I'd love to cradle you, the baby. You know, but all my friends were like, you'd be such a good mom. You're such a good cat mom. Because that's the same exact thing as an infant. Cats pretty much stay infants. Children, they get, you know, they grow up, they get mouthy. They fucking want things that I'm not gonna give them. Like, can we have lunch money? No, we had to have Netflix this month. Sorry. You know, and there are things that I say to my cats, like, get the fuck off me right now, that would probably put a child in therapy. Could you imagine? Get the fuck out of my room. God damn, I've told you. So, you know, we gotta save the little fetuses because life is so precious. Is it though? Is it really? We're all hanging on by a thread, let's be honest. You know, we got bills to pay, you know, assholes to deal with, like at work. I work in customer service. So I'm on a daily battle with, suicide. And you know what? I was almost an abortion, says my dad. And I go back and forth some days on whether I think that was a good idea or not. But I guess orphanages are going to come back and be real popular. I don't know. You guys are probably too young to remember this, but I actually wanted to be an orphan when I was a little kid because of fucking Annie. Annie was, they looked like they were having the best time. They were like hanging out, singing songs. It's the hard knock life, is it? You're like, you have a dog, you're hanging out with Carol Burnett, drunk Carol Burnett. I'm just, sorry, I'm looking at my hand because I wrote some things on the way up here. But I think that's all I wanted to cover that I wrote on my hand. But I am tired, so I'm gonna probably end with this next bit because it is way past this bra should already be off the clock. So the end of the world is coming, or the rapture, like this lady told me in Kroger. She just walked right up to me and she was like, "Are you rapture ready?" And I was like, "You mean like Blondie? Like the Blondie song? Yeah, get down with some Bad Five Freddy." And she's like, no. And she starts telling me about the rapture. And I was just standing there as a person who already knows I'm going to hell. And I've made peace with it. And people get really upset when I say I'm going to hell. They're like, "No, why would you want to do that? All of the cool people are going to be in hell. All of the gay people are going to be in hell. The heavy metal, listen to punk rock people are going to be in hell. All of the women that had abortions, so no babies in hell." Sounds like heaven to me. So, but anyway, she was like, she told me about the rapture, and I grew up Catholic, and some other people said they grew up Catholic as well. And I did before my apostasy. But if you don't know what apostasy means, it means me and good old Catholicism are not on the best of terms anymore. And so in Catholicism, we had purgatory, which is like God's timeout chair. It's like where, you sit and think about what you've done. Sit there for about 5,000 years. I hope the Motley Crue tattoo was worth it. But she's telling me about this rapture where like all of the chosen ones, the righteous, they're just going to get sucked up into the sky. Like you're going to be standing there talking to someone and all of a sudden God's going to turn on the Dyson and just start vacuuming up the righteous. Here you go, you've earned it. You've earned this. And I was like, cool, I can't wait for all those motherfuckers to disappear. And not too long after that, I saw a bumper sticker that said, in case of rapture, in case of rapture, car will become unmanned. So I'm gonna make a bumper sticker that says, in case of rapture, can I have your car? All right, that's my time. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Carolina Exum. Oh my God, thank you all for being here tonight, this afternoon.